Just because you're named Rocket doesn't mean you can fly. And if you get flung off a high ledge, you might not survive, unless you are rescued by some quick-thinking, big-hearted animal lovers in the NYPD. And yes, I said animal lovers, because the Rocket in this story is this little guy. He's a 1-year-old miniature poodle puppy who was flung off a high ledge in Manhattan to the concrete below. His rescue earlier this month has now been viewed by almost 6 million people on TikTok.
What happened to him?
I snapped.
Just pass it to me. Oh my God.
Because no shade.
Kelsey, is that dog gonna live?
No.
You don't think the dog's gonna live?
He needs to go to the doctor. He's literally breathing, but he's choking.
Okay. Hey, we're gonna take the dog immediately to. We're gonna take the dog to get help.
Your
right.
first.
We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there.
You want me to call them and give them a heads up?
Yeah, call them, please.
Yeah.
Tell them we have an emergency.
Kelsey, what's wrong with the dog?
She threw him. He's in shock. He's bleeding from the mouth. He's breathing, though. It's shallow, but he's breathing. He's not responding.
Call the elevator.
Police had been called after Rocket's human, 26-year-old Cleopatra Morgan, was seen holding him after that terrible fall. Morgan admitted to throwing him off the ledge and now faces charges of aggravated cruelty to an animal, criminal possession of a weapon, and torture to an animal. Rocket suffered a fractured femur, traumatic brain injury, and also shock. But because of the heroic actions of Officer Kelsey Garcia, Lieutenant Vincent Caprino, and Officer Joseph O'Shea, Rocket is expected to make a full recovery. And look at these 3 heroes. They are live with me right now. First of all, huge dog lover, so thank you to all 3 of you for acting so quickly and caring so much for that little dog. I want to cry when I see that video. And Officer Garcia, I'm not going to lie, I saw the tears in your eyes. I could hear it in your voice. You were deeply affected by that rescue.
Yeah, I definitely was. It was hard not to. I own a dog myself, so, you know, dogs are a part of your family. So, you know, it's just not something that you do. So I'm really happy that he was able to make it through that.
Well, and, you know, thank you to you for just being so attentive and caring and loving. Lieutenant Caprino, the reports are that the dog's owner admitted that she just snapped? Do you have any more insight into that call?
Not really. Once we heard the 911 call included a dog, I think all of us were, we all agreed that we had to get there pretty quick. And I think we all were hoping that it wasn't real, that you're hoping that it's either exaggerated or a prank, and it was kind of hard to see the dog in such a terrible state.
Yeah, I don't know how you guys do what you do in the best of days, let alone the worst of days, and let alone when it's just a helpless puppy, you know. And we all seem to get pretty wound up when it's a puppy. Officer O'Shea, the teamwork was amazing on this. And I think the angels were smiling at you, because I have been in traffic in Manhattan at that time of day, and it should have taken you 30 minutes to get to the vet, but it did not. How long did it take you, and tell me about that trip?
When I first punched into the GPS, I think it was saying 28 minutes. I think we made it there in about 12. So Lieutenant definitely was driving and making some headway with that. So it's a great job on his part.
Well, thank you again for caring this much and treating it as seriously as you did. And I'm going to thank you for Rocket as well. So the ASPCA sent a message, and Tamara Kurt wanted you to hear the update as well on Rocket's condition. I'm going to play the tape. Have a listen.
Hi, I'm Tamara. I'm an integrated care assistant here at the ASPCA, and I'm one of Rocket's caretakers. Rocket's a very sweet and friendly boy here, and he genuinely loves being around people. Even though he has gone through some severe injuries, he's an incredibly resilient boy. Thanks to the quick actions and thinking of the NYPD officers that were able to rescue him, he is expected to make a full recovery, and we cannot wait to find him a new loving home soon.
Man, I can see all three of you smiling. Officer Garcia, how does that message make you feel?
It's a sigh of relief, for sure. From the moment that we arrived and I saw his condition, it was on body camera when the lieutenant asked me if he was going to make it. I immediately said no. So to know that he's made it past the worst and he's on his way to recovery and hopefully gets adopted into a good home just makes it all worth it.
Lieutenant Caprino, have you ever had to do this kind of a rescue of a puppy before, anything like this?
No, not of a puppy, but yeah, it was definitely unique. Definitely the first time I've ever done something like that. But I think it was just the human element is you feel bad for for whether it's an animal, young children, elderly, and I think in that moment, even though it didn't look good, I just from Kelsey's reaction, I knew it was really bad, and even though when I first saw the dog, I wasn't really confident that he was going to make it, but I wanted to give my best effort to give him the best chance of maybe surviving, and just thank God he's going to be okay.
Officer O'Shea, why do you think it's caught on the way it has? I mean, I think over 6 million people now have viewed this on TikTok. It's just sort of, I hate to say it, but it's rocketed up, in viral views on TikTok. What do you ascribe to that?
I think it's the human moment. I think despite I know Kelsey, everyone always they say, oh, she had tears in her eyes, but I think despite the fact that she was upset that whole time, though she still had the composure to still relay what the defendant had told her, relay his condition at the time to Joe O'Shea, and just I think everybody, even though we might have felt angry and disgusted and horrified at what we saw. That's natural human reaction, and obviously Kelsey's reaction's very human. And despite all that, just the composure I think that they both showed, was great, because if it wasn't for what they did, I don't think the dog makes it.
Now, any of the three of you can answer this. You can also add to it. But do you have any idea what's going on in terms of the defendant and the case? Just the whole notion that she made those admissions at the scene. Where do things stand now, or is this not in your purview at this point? It looks like none of you wants to answer it. So sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, I'm sorry. It's still a little early. We know that the defendant was arraigned. We're still waiting to see what happens with the criminal case itself, but. I think the work that they did immediately. I'm pretty confident in the district attorney's office.
Yeah, a lot of times I have often worked on the show On Patrol Live, and I see police officers rescuing animals on the beat all the time, and a lot of times they end up adopting those animals. They just fall in love with them and they take them home. And I wondered if that has crossed your minds, you guys, because you're going to have to fight me for Rocket, and you're going to have to fight the producer I just spoke to through the microphone and my IFP as well. Just wanted to know if anybody at the NYPD has been talking about taking Rocket home.
So he is a hot commodity. So many people want to meet him. I myself am actually going to visit him tomorrow at the ASPCA. So I've been thinking about taking him home, but I can tell you there are countless others that want to take him home as well. So there's a long list.
Oh, Kelsey, if you get that puppy, I'm coming over, and I'm going to bring a care package. Thank you so much for everything that you three did. And Kelsey, please keep me posted on that. I'm going to check in with you tomorrow about your visit, and eventually we're actually going to get Rocket on the air as well. Right now we can't do that because of his condition, but I'm just here to say, like, you guys did the NYPD strong. Can't say enough about the care and concern and the love that you gave that puppy dog, and I appreciate you coming on to tell us about it.
No problem at all. Thank you for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks to the ASPCA, too. They did a phenomenal job.
Amen to that. I say that too. You're right. And I'm actually going to give them a bit of a shout out here. So permit me, if you will. Folks, if you want to help any animals like this little sweetheart Rocket, and if you want to support the ASPCA's work rescuing and caring for animal victims of abuse, please visit the aspca.org/fight cruelty website. Again, aspca.org/fight cruelty. They have promised that as soon as Rocket is physically able to, he's going to be a guest of ours right here on Banfield. My great thanks to Officer Kelsey Garcia, Lieutenant Vincent Caprino, and Officer Joseph O'Shea for their heroics. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.